Demands of members of a non-academic staff union of educational and associated institutions, schools and colleges, NASU, are boldly written on placards. Members in Anambra State, Southeast Nigeria, marched from Dr. Alex Ekweme Square to the State Secretariat and then to the Government House in Awka. Here, they reel out their complaints over alleged discrimination by the federal government, demanding a peculiarity allowance enjoyed by the teaching staff.
This issue of non-payment of peculiarity allowance has been there since 2009. 27.5% was approved to teachers as teachers' enhancement allowance, while 17.5% was given to the non-teaching. Midway, that of the non-teaching staff was stopped.
Secretary to the State Government, Professor Solomon Chukwulubelu, addresses them.
This is a federal issue, and you rightly said, you observe that this demonstration is going on across the Federation. So I believe it will go back to the Federal Executive Council or the federal government to re-examine that.
Their colleagues in Delta State and the South come with the same demands, marching through the streets of Asaba, as they equally ask the federal government to extend benefits announced for teachers by the Ministry of Education to members of the union.
The problem NASU has with the Federal Executive Council approval is that it is discriminatory. I repeat, it is discriminatory against the non-teaching personnel or professionals and support staff in the basic educational subsector. Moreover, it is lacking in fairness, equality, good conscience, and rural justice.
Chief of Staff to the Governor, David Edebie, promises to deliver their message to the Governor.
The case is very clear. It's very clear, and I'm sure the appropriate authorities will deal with it at the appropriate time.
There's another peaceful protest by members of the union in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital, southwest Nigeria. They want to stop to all discriminatory industrial practices against non-teaching staff within the primary and post-primary school system.
There are two major things that is happening now that we are directly demanding, sir. That is the elongation of the service year and the grade level for non-teaching staff.
The State's Commissioner for Education received the protesters with a promise that something will be done.
I want to assure you that once we have anything that is good for workers in this country, approved by the federal government for workers, definitely our state, we don't hesitate before keying into it.
The new incentives for teachers was announced by President Muhammadu Buhari during the celebration of Teachers' Day in 2020, a bill for which is expected to be transmitted to the National Assembly for enactment into law.